is Rox Revenhart of the new Vanlife Rox channel. So, kickstarting it. This is my Kia Sedona 2006 model. I call her the Crimson Avenger. She's my third build, but she's my first for the channel. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do a quick little van tour of the Crimson Avenger version 1. And I'm gonna showcase the bed design I went with. If you see the other videos, you'll kind of see that I have a couple different van designs that I've tried out. Different bed designs I've tried out. So here's what I'm doing with this is the bed design I've tried out with my little mobile studio kind of mildly set up and how I'm kind of eating and stuff for now. This is version 1, so don't expect much. It's not like I've got like a full kitchen and bath and that kind of thing set up just yet. But we're getting started. So welcome to the Crimson Avenger on the Vanlife Rox channel. Let's do this tour. So let's open her up, shall we? We're gonna show you the driver's side. Opening the driver's side to the Crimson Avenger, we've got standard looking driver cockpit area with my little friend Baby Grogu, or Baby Yoda, kind of keeping me company. Yes, I ride with Baby Grogu. Those long trips can get pretty boring if you don't have the opportunity to have someone to talk with or talk to. So the little child keeps me company. In the center is how I power like my fans, my heater. Sometimes I don't really use the heater too much. It's Florida, so we don't really have to run the heater. But about 10 o'clock in the morning, it starts feeling the heat in the day. So if I'm still in here at 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll run my fan right off of this Eco power supply, which is basically, I did a little bit of research on it. Eco power supply. This is like the same exact model as the Renogy, a 400 watt power station or whatever. So it works out really well for me. You just hit the power button. I'll do a promo video on this soon. It's not exactly it's just like all the others really, but it's held up pretty good for me. So this is how I power like all my little things on my laptop and whatnot. So the cockpit isn't much, it isn't all that impressive. I use up the door spaces, I use up the little glove boxes and all that for different things, like for my toiletries and morning routine stuff like toothpaste and brushing my teeth and all that. That's in the glove box. The upper glove box is just where I keep all my sunglasses, because I have a huge collection of sunglasses because I have a hard time seeing in the sun, so I block out the sun as much as possible. Tour continues. Let's open the power door. Reason I went with a minivan, because I had a cargo van which only had like one window in the back. I had to crack open over all the doors. It got really hot being here in Florida. It felt like you're inside of an oven. So the next reason why I replaced it with a minivan was A, the gas mileage is better, B, look at all these windows. Tons of windows I can crack open and let tons of air flow through. So right now I have it in bed mode just to kind of showcase the bed design I went through. In some of my other videos I showed how to do this with milk crates, but I broke down and actually hand built my own platform for the bed. Let me showcase that. Pause and pause. We're gonna pop it down. It just flips right up like that, and it shows my box underneath. A little bit more supportive for my bed frame. Even though this wasn't the free milk crates that I had found, I decided I needed to customize it because the bed, I wanted to use the center chairs so I can still haul people and I can turn it into bed mode if I need to. Reason I built the box, because it's just a little bit smaller in dimensions than the milk crates, so it fits behind the seats, and it also is a perfect fit for the mattress I chose to use, which is just like some little twin mattress off the kids' bed. It's an extra storage area. I haven't quite filled it with anything just yet. I call it the pantry basically. I think that's where I'll be storing my dry storage food, which is currently in the roof rack, which I just invested in a roof rack right off Marketplace. I got it dirt cheap, $40. It's got a little dent on it. I had to do a little modification to it to make sure it fits on the roof, but it came with all its proper hardware. This is the attic, garage, whatever you want to call it. That's where I keep all the extra good stuff. I will go through that in a moment. So back to the bed real quick. You know, it's been very comfortable. In this mode, it's not that hard for me to just kind of lay across my body crossways. I can just kind of curl up in a little ball. It's not too bad. It's not too tight. But if I just move the pillows over a little bit, I kind of lay down and have my feet kind of hanging off one of the folded down chairs. And that's plenty of room. And the only problem I have with it is a little bit of toss and turning. Can't really turn over so easily in this design, but I'm pretty comfortable. It works. It gets me through. It's designed to where I can actually have 2 people sleep in this comfortably if they need to. But one thing I am planning on doing, just like the little storage support box I built here, I want to build one that fits right between here with the dimensions just enough to where I can put like a little pillow top on top, throw just like any pillow, to where it creates a flat surface on this, and then maybe I can throw down like a maybe some kind of memory foam or something like that, so it creates a little padding over this but is foldable and gets out of my way. I will have to show that in a different video, but I think that'd be really beneficial to me, turning my minivan to where I can still functionally use all areas of it for hauling people, as well as bedding for when I need it. I have put the cooler or refrigerator kind of thing, which I do not have a refrigerator yet. I do plan on investing in one, but my cooler kind of can go there. But right now I have it in the trunk, because since I got the cargo roof, I haven't had to have that in the living space. So this being the doubling as the bedroom, and now it's also the office. I usually set up my laptop right on here, and I can put 1 foot on each side if I don't build that little platform there, which I'm going to do. But I'll have it like on a slide to where it can kind of get in and out of my way, and that's that. I mean, it's just gonna be another little box right in the middle to where it could create the bed platform, but I can also slide it up a little bit so I have somewhere for my feet on each side of this thing, and it works just like a desk. And that's all I need for my laptop. I do usually have my tripod set up in here in the front seat, in between there and there. I have a tripod set up where I can record from the back, which I haven't made use of yet. I did showcase, I think, that a little bit in the music studio, or the recording studio video I uploaded. I'll probably have to revamp that because I've changed a few things since. But it's really, the main idea is you got to have somewhere to sleep at night. I don't have all my window covers up. Right now I'm just using a curtain rod with a sheet on it, custom fit to where it just kind of doubles as a privacy curtain. And I'm currently working on the foam egg crate, like soundproof material that cover the windows. Right now I don't have enough of the material because I accidentally cut too much, so I was using cardboard for a little bit, and I really haven't found a need for it right now. I'm not living in this full time just yet. I'm still currently building it out and testing different things. When I'm not using the cardboard on the windows or the memory foam, I do just tuck in a black curtain that I cut to form. I just have a black curtain. The window's already tinted enough so no one's even really able to see inside when I'm inside. So I mean, it's, unless I got lights on, but I've been going to bed pretty late. I've camped out in it just for a couple hours here and there, just getting naps and stuff in, that kind of thing. But I've not gone full time, like I said. And let's see, we'll show the trunk space. So this is where I'm going to end up ultimately, I think, creating the kitchen space, just like most people are doing. It's got a nice little deep cut right here, so I have lots of storage potential. If I build out some kind of cabinetry or something right here, I'll get myself a sink, fridge, and I think that'll work out better here. This was originally going to be my garage space, but I have since chosen to use it potentially for like the kitchen, bath, all that kind of stuff, since I can open her up. Has a nice little roof for me to kind of be out of the weather a little bit, so in the shade, so I can cook and grab a bite to eat that way. Right now I do have a nice cold storage. I mean, it's been getting cold enough at night where it's actually making everything in here cold and yet drinkable. And it keeps kind of chill for most of the day, so that's working out. Nighttime frost is enough to keep everything chilled. So that's kind of it. I use this roof kind of, the back hatch is a shade, and kind of sit, chill just like this. If I wanted to, while I'm kind of just hanging out, I'll just sit on the bumper. Nothing too comfortable, but it's just something I can do. Just chill, watch, hang out outside. That's kind of what I like to do. Observe, you know, park by a beach, park, anything like that. So this will turn into my kitchen area. I'm still building the wooden framing and all that for that. However, this is a no build, so I want nothing permanently built inside the structure. So whatever I build, it will be able to be put in and taken out and assembled in a way that will still fit in the van when I need to haul other things or disassemble, you know, that kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm going for, is I want a lot of versatility with my design. What I did with those milk crates, however, is I put them up in the roof box, and I'll show you that in one moment. Alright, so we are up top with the roof rack open, and the cargo area, my attic, is also doubling, as each one of these little milk crates I put in here, it stores up to 8 of them. So let me show that. With 8 milk crates inside this big dome, I look at each one as its own separate kind of like room in an apartment. I'll be loading some of my tools, what I do my woodworking with, in a couple of these crates. A little extra food storage, which will actually go back inside the van. So once I build up my kitchen, it's just my dry storage. A little bit of my extra stuff, like whatever I need, toiletries, anything extra that I'm using. But it's most likely going to be my garage. I mean, this is where I'm going to be putting like all my power tools, all my car tools, and things like that. So I have a garage on the roof of my vehicle. It's a mobile garage, so I can build it out however I need it. So I can build out however I need it, and have a garage, a living room, office, cockpit where I kind of do my morning routine, brush my teeth and that sort of thing. And you know, at the rear, fully converted to like some kind of kitchen. I'm almost ready to go full time with this. I will do another updated tour once I have it all lived in and ready to show exactly how I'm doing things. I've only given it a few test runs. I haven't done any full overnighters yet. I want to do an overnight video, which is what I'm holding out for. And that's that. Thank you for watching. This is Rox, Reverend Hart of the Vanlife Rox channel. Getting this thing going, getting this thing started. That's tour number 1. I will have many more tours to go, because this is only in stage 1 of development, and we're just working on it as we go along. And I'm just showcasing, like everybody else, how we're doing it in a minivan. Really easy, put no money into it. All cheap recycled materials are what I use to build with, and that's it. And I'm ready for the road, I'm ready to go. Now I've done some mechanical work on it, which I'll do in other videos. I do think the struts are going to need some work, so I might do a video on repairing the struts. Just kind of, they make a little clunking noise when I'm driving. If anybody knows what that is, please leave a comment below, because I'm kind of troubleshooting, and I'm not a mechanic. I'm figuring it out myself. I know I can do the repair job if I can identify what the job is. Other than that, I did the air intake hose in a video. I have not edited yet, but that's going on the channel. I blew out the air intake hose, so I replaced it, and I did a video on that. It's not uploaded yet, but it will be. So that's the tour. She's the Crimson Avenger, and I love this vehicle. It has allowed me to live my dream. It's going to let me go on my adventures. I'm tired of this quarantine. I'm tired of being stuck indoors. I'm ready. So when the world opens up, I'll be ready. Thanks for watching.